We are in Achiever series, MCQ series for Retail Banking and Wealth Management, Module A. Now today's topic is the most important topic, that is CBDC. What is CBDC? Central Bank Digital Currency. This is a hot topic in the banking world today. So follow this video till end. Also follow the full series because many of the questions are asked from the series itself. Download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app you will be getting the premium study material, current affairs, job alert, daily quizzes, plus live video lectures, test, online notes, everything you will get it over here itself. Subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel you will be getting two things. One, free YouTube series for all the subjects, number one. And number two, all the updates for CAIIB, JAIIB and various banking exams. Okay. These are the two new batches for JAIIB which have come up. Okay, so join them ASAP. More on this later. We have kept a felicitation program also. Just remind your friends who have cleared JAIIB, CAIIB in December 2022. Remind them that 8th January 12 PM the program is there. Attend it definitely. Let's start. What is the CBDC basically? What is Central Bank Digital Currency? Means many of you might be wondering that if we are having online banking, we are transferring the funds online, we are having NEFT, RTGS, UPI, then why is this new currency needed? Remember one basic rule I'll tell you. Basic rule. The basic rule is, even though you transfer everything online from this bank to that bank, UPI everywhere, but then also for each and every rupee which is there in the online banking, there is a currency, physical currency available for each and every rupee. Means if you are having 10,000 rupees in your bank account, you are transferring those 10,000 from, let's say, SBI to PNB. Okay, even though you are transferring online, but there are notes kept for those 10,000 somewhere in some bank. Okay, so what does it mean? It means that RBI has to print each and every note whichever is there in every bank account in India, as well as those which are not there in the bank accounts in India. Okay, so basically it's printing. Under CBDC there won't be any printing. Means, for example, if you are having 10,000 rupees in your bank account, you can go to ATM and withdraw 2,000 rupees cash. You can bring notes out of those 2,000, right? But if you are having CBDC currency, you won't be able to withdraw cash from that. You will be able to transact it online, okay, but you won't be able to withdraw cash from that. So you'll say, what is the advantage to me then as a customer? To RBI definitely that's an advantage. What is the advantage to RBI? You type fast in the comment section. What do you think is the advantage to RBI in CBDC? Main advantage which I told you just now, I told you, right? Correct. Printing. No printing of notes. So you'll say, okay, benefit to RBI is there, but what is the benefit to me as a customer, as a user? If I would have had those 10,000 rupees cash, I could have taken notes. But now I am not having notes. So what is the advantage? Definitely. But as the cost of rupees printing reduces, RBI will pass on that benefit to the customers. Okay, that will come in various ways. Okay, so now you got the concept of digital money, right? No physical notes, right? Type yes in the comment section if you have understood it. Okay, let's move on. Central bank digital currencies are digital tokens similar to cryptocurrencies issued by central bank. So these are similar to cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies you might have heard, Bitcoin, all those various coins, right? Similar to that, but issued by central bank. Now this is very important. Issued by RBI over here. It means that other cryptocurrencies are also similar to this CBDC only, but the one who is issuing them, we don't trust that person. Here we trust the RBI. Okay, that is the only difference. They are pegged to the value of that country's fiat currency. Means, what is fiat currency? Fiat currency means that currency which is issued by RBI. Okay, so that is fiat currency. Many countries are developing CBDCs and some have even implemented them. because so many countries are researching ways to transition to digital currencies. It's important to understand what they are and what they mean for the society, right? So basically remember, all the countries are developing CBDC. It's not only India. Roughly 126 up till now. The figure which I had was 106 countries are in the stage of implementing CBDC. 106 countries in the world. Okay. So many of them have implemented also. You'll see. I'll take this in this session itself. I'll name the country also. Okay. And in fact, that is a question for you. I'll ask you that question. So. Fiat money is a government issued currency. Fiat money means what? Which is issued by the government, which are the backing of the government. Like for example, that 1000 rupee note before that notebandi, it was accepted everywhere, right? Now do you accept that 1000 rupee note? No. Why? Because government has stopped the backing, right? This new 2000 rupee note which has come, it has come after 2016, right? So why is it in use? Because government has given it a backing. Okay, so fiat money is a government issued currency. Means basically government issued means RBI is backing it. Okay, but after all it is supported by government only. Important part is that is not backed by physical gold, a physical commodity like gold or silver. Now tell me one answer. Let me take a cross check from you all. If RBI has to issue notes, print notes, does it have to keep any gold with any body somewhere? IMF, World Bank or anywhere? Equivalent amount of gold? Many of us have been taught in our life, right? That if RBI has to issue currencies, notes, it has to keep equivalent amount of gold, isn't it? Type yes if you have heard this. Type yes if you have heard this, that if RBI has to issue any physical notes, any currency, then it has to keep equivalent amount of that gold in that wherever, IMF, World Bank, wherever it is. Yes, type yes in the comment section. Correct? I am seeing yes, many yeses I am seeing. Yeah. But remember, the answer is no. There is no requirement for keeping any gold by any government to anybody. As much they want, they can go on printing the money. Nobody can question them. Okay? Now the question comes over here. I'll give you a simple example of Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, they issued too many notes, and what happened? The currency is of no use now, isn't it? It is considered as a form of legal tender that can be used to exchange goods and services, right? Legal tender means what? It is backed by the government. Okay. Tomorrow, if this 100 rupee note, okay, government stops using it as a legal tender or stops supporting it, will you accept that 100 rupee note then? No. The introduction and evolution of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology have created further interest in cashless societies and digital currencies, right? So basically cryptocurrency, see, this answer is for cryptocurrency basically. Many cryptocurrencies had come up in the world, okay, and those were fraud. Many of them are fraud. Actually they are fraud, okay. So people tend to invest there and lose money. So instead of that, if it is backed by government, then it's the best here. Anything which is backed by the government is almost risk free. Okay. If tomorrow you and me prepare some cryptocurrency and then start using it as a currency note or currency, digital currency, nobody can question it. But why should the people trust you and me? If RBI issues it, then people will definitely trust this, the government of India, isn't it? So, this use of cryptocurrency has basically led to the evolution of this CBDC. CBDC could also decrease the maintenance cost in the complex financial system. So, what are the uses of CBDC? Decrease the maintenance cost. There is no requirement of physical notes. So, soiled notes, torn notes, everything gone. Fake notes, everything gone, right? Reduce the cross-border transaction cost. Now this is very important. Today if I want to transfer dollars to somebody, I have to first purchase the dollars from the bank and then transfer it to somewhere, right? So all that will go. If we have CBDC, then there is no requirement for purchasing any dollar or purchasing any other currency. It is simply CBDC which will be transferred. from one country to another. It's just a code, isn't it? Provide those who currently use alternative money transfer methods with lower cost options. Correct. Presently, the cost of RTGS and NEFT, these are, many of you will say not heavy, but for the customer it's heavy. As the bankers, we don't feel anything about it. But for the customers, the costs are huge. Okay. Even 10 rupees per transaction, and I am doing 10 transactions per day. So it will be costing me 100 rupees plus that GST. So per day 100 rupees losing, customer definitely thinks on it. So in that case, it lets the customer use the lower cost options. Even UPI is the best option right now, but it is backing. It has a backing for physical currency. RBI may tomorrow club this UPI and this CBDC. Why not? What's the problem? As I transfer CBDC UPI through UPI physical money, I can transfer this CBDC also, isn't it? So that's what RBI will be planning. They will be planning to combine this UPI with CBDC. What are the types of CBDC? There are two types of CBDCs, wholesale and retail. Now what is wholesale? See here, it's similar to that of that M0, M1, M2, M3 and M4. These currencies which we studied in this ABM, right? In CAIIB and also in this some part in legal. Yeah, you will be having this in this M0, M1. Now you will be having it in JAIIB also, because some part of CAIIB has come to JAIIB. Okay, so wholesale and retail, these are the two types of currencies. What is wholesale? See here, wholesale CBDCs are similar to holding reserves in a central bank. Means the money which is held by a Reserve Bank of India, that will be considered as a wholesale CBDC. It will be dealt with directly from B to B, business to business. Means bank to bank, RBI to other bank to RBI, or between the banks. That is wholesale CBDC. Okay. What is retail CBDC? Say this. Retail CBDCs are government-backed digital currencies used by consumers and businesses. Okay, it is similar to that of WPI and CPI. What is WPI? Wholesale price index, right? Type fast. Okay, what is WPI? Everyone. Wholesale price index, right? It's at a broader level, bigger level. What is CPI? Yes, type fast. Everyone, type fast. Consumer price index, correct? It's at a retail level. Same logic is used over here. Wholesale and retail. Okay. Retail CBDCs eliminate intermediary risk. Intermediary means the transfer, the risk that private currency issuers might become bankrupt and lose the customer's assets. Means, see here, this intermediary risk is the one risk which I was telling regarding you and me, creating the digital currency. If we tomorrow create a cryptocurrencies and people start using it, and tomorrow if I stop that, stop the code, source code only, I'll close the source code. What's the use of that currency? Right? So this CBDC will be backed by the government, so the intermediary risk will be zero. Okay. So the two types of this CBDCs are, type fast in the comment section now. Which are the two types of CBDCs which you have studied just now? Type fast. Which are the two types? Wholesale and retail. Correct. Now it's a question time for you. Now let me ask you questions and you will answer it now. How CBDC will work in India? Number one, as a legal tender in digital form. See here, let's consider this as ABCD. Okay, A, B, C and D. Okay. So how CBDC will work in India? As legal tender in digital form, not as a legal tender in digital form, as a private currency, and none of the above. What is the answer? A, B, C or D? Which one is the answer? Fast. Yes, simple. Just now I told you, right? It is A, legal tender, because it is backed by the government, right? Central Bank and the Government of India. Got it? Everyone clear? Clear? Type yes in the comment section. Okay. Who invented CBDC? Now this is something new to you. Okay. Who invented CBDC? When was it first invented? Okay. These are the four options. A, B, C and D. Type fast in A, B, C, D. If you know, definitely. And you can give it a try also. See here. Options are somewhat easier to understand. Okay. Let me see how many of you can judge the answers. Okay, Event Smart Card created by Bank of Finland. Mastercard Smart Card created by Bank of Finland. Visa Smart Card created by Bank of Finland, and none of the above. Okay, so one hint I'll give you, none of the above is out. It's either A, B or C. Now the answer is very easy. How? Was Mastercard designed by Bank of Finland? Was Visa card designed by Bank of Finland? So can these be the answers, B and C? So what can be the answer? Correct. The answer is simple A. Event Smart Card created by Bank of Finland. This is the correct answer. See here, even though you don't know the answer, because even nobody is expecting you to know what Bank of Finland had done in 1990s. This was designed in 1990s. Okay. Nobody is expecting you to do, but using the logic, you can definitely answer it looking at the options. Because Mastercard, you know, it's from USA. Visa card from USA. So if you know these are from USA and D is not the answer, then definitely A will be the answer, isn't it? Which country has most developed CBDC project? Which country has most developed CBDC project? USA, UK, Nigeria, India. I'll give you one more option. Okay, let me see how many of you give the answer. Okay, I'll give you one more option. China. Which country has the most developed CBDC project? USA, UK, Nigeria, India, China. Which country has it? Many of you are typing China, China, China. Many of you are typing USA, USA, USA. No. Answer is not these two. Answer is Nigeria. Nigeria is having the most developed CBDC project. Okay, most developed. You can check it out on Google. Okay. Who will regulate CBDC? RBI, Finance Ministry, State Government, and private players. So who will be in the this controlling power of CBDC? I'll give you one more option in this. Okay, both A and B. Both A and B. Okay, means these two. So who will be regulating? Correct answer is actually RBI, right? But RBI is controlled by whom? Government of India, right? So that's why both A and B will be the correct answer, right? Otherwise, CBDC will be regulated by RBI, frankly, okay? But as it is controlled by Government of India, we can say A and B, okay? So before going, these are the two new batches for JAIIB, bilingual and English. Join these ASAP because the paper is new for May 23 and new topics have come in for your exams like this CBDC. Plus there are many, okay? Now there are discounts available on this. I'll show you how to get the discounts. Say this, go to Adda 24/7. Say this, go to Adda 24/7. Once you go to the site, in fact you can go to the app. In the app you'll be getting 1% extra, okay? Go to the app, then in the site you can click on JAIIB CAIIB. So this you are getting two things, JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack, CAIIB 2023, JAIIB 2023. You can click on either JAIIB 2023 or JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack. I would suggest go for this Mahapack. I'll show you what is the use of this Mahapack. See, this Mahapack contains all the batches. 12 months validity, all the batches. Means what? If you take a specific batch, you'll get only that batch. But if you take Mahapack, you'll get roughly 3 to 4 batches. Okay, I'll show you. JAIIB CAIIB ka Mahapack. Okay, I'll show you only about JAIIB now. Okay, JAIIB ka Mahapack. Look at this. Click on JAIIB Mahapack. What happens in this? See this. Why this Mahapack is best for you means JAIIB 2023 is surely with this Mahapack you can definitely clear it. You will get many batches. See this. 15 plus live batches for PPB, IFS, AFM and RBWM. Plus numericals, case studies, revisions, everything is there. Okay. You can go on reading. Okay. You can read this. I'll come to the cost part. Remember, because money is very important, isn't it? So 32,796. This is the total fees, but don't pay this much. Click on view offers. Once you click on view offers, now put the code Y432. Click on apply. See, this 32,796 has now reduced to 7,543. Means 77% off you are getting. So go for it immediately because you won't get such offers every now and then. Okay. So go for it, Click on continue and you can definitely enroll for that. Now I'll show you what is the new portion for this May 23. Many of us don't know that. Okay, so new portion will include 4 compulsory subjects. See these, the compulsory subjects here: JAIIB, all compulsory subjects, Indian economy and Indian financial system. We just call it IFS, okay, because Indian is common. IFS, Indian economy and financial system, okay. Principles and practices of banking, PPB, this was there earlier also. Accounting and financial management for bankers, so this was there earlier also. 2 and 3 were there. Retail banking and wealth management, this is newly implemented topic, okay. So these are the 4 compulsory subjects for JAIIB. So that's why earlier JAIIB had 3 subjects, right? Now you will be having 4. So join these batches ASAP. There is a negative marking coming up, okay. So I'll be back tomorrow with